is the difference between like I don't know because I don't want to seem like I'm like talking trash about the players or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's like I'm watching these guys play, and I'm like, oh, this is like what PR 15 looks like, or this is what PR 21 looks like, and I'm like, this is the same region that Kina's from. It's like kind of where my brain is at, where I'm like, wow, okay, it can look quite different. I have seen Reaper Black before though. And pretty good player. I was saying, oh, I think might be a 3-0 and a handshake. Meanwhile, he's getting clapped up. So Navarro,
yeah, I mean, Navarro was cooking so well last game with that Lance stuff that I'm like, I think he's got a good amount of momentum coming into this. So, I mean, Reaper probably gonna take the set. You know, if you're a betting man, you bet on the higher seeds. But, I mean, it's all the Lance show right now. And Lance, good at boxing out gauntlets. Navarro's playing it well, reading the dodge, just that giant hitbox of Lance Nair, just covering everything.
Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen Reaper. Maybe I don't think it's gonna look this bad, but also, I don't know. Rocket Lance is a bit rougher of a weapon, like you were saying before. It's just like largely be considered not a great matchup for gauntlets to go into this one, and you're kind of seeing why, right? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah.
what a conversion there.
Oh my god, yeah. Putting on another combo video. So if you're Navarro, you go and edit this match, and then you go in your last match and you get that one too. And yeah, you got yourself a nice little YouTube short.
Come on now.
Oh my god, this could be a 3-stock. No way.
Yeah, Reaper's looking lost here, and Scarlet is like not a very common legend. This is gonna be a 3-stock. Hold on, I gotta wait like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I jinxed it enough.
But imagine this comeback though. All right, so if you're a Reaper, you think you stick it out with the current character, you switch it up. I mean, it's mostly been Lance, so whatever Reaper does, he needs to find an answer to the Lance show. 576. He did triple up. Oh my god. Navarro triples the damage that Reaper does.
I'm like appalled.
Yeah.
I just, for whatever reason, I didn't expect it to look that bad. But also, Reaper didn't really get to play. He didn't really get to play. Every swing in neutral kind of looked like desperation. And that's not what you want to see. Now, granted, these guys are from the same clan. But
so
Navarro,
potentially, yeah, have some experience playing against each other. Navarro starting off with the Lance too. This is brutal. And I mean, how does Scythe do into Lance?
It's a little bit weirder. You still kind of lose on the horizontal plane, but that's like most weapons, honestly, against Lance. But you do have like a really strong anti-air in that neutralite, and so if a Lance is trying to hover above you, you can at least kind of like anti-air them. But then if they want to play the horizontal game, it's like you win by a speed, but not by a range. And that's the hard part about it. So you want to sidelight stuff out of Lance air, you can do it. Ooh, hold on.
Big down air. Okay, Navarro able to make it back.
Reaper starting to play a little bit. Well,
okay.
I think he expected that down sig, but it was just like a little bit early. So he wanted to backstep the swing and then yeet him to the left. But
yeah, it looked wonky because they like both sigged in place. So I'm like, oh, they're both trying to read something, but I don't know what. But yeah, Reaper trying to get this KO. Okay, yeah, good dodge by Navarro. Oh,
nice. Weapon throw. Nice.
Well, with the charge too? That's so cool.
I like it because it's like he's kind of taking his time to figure out like where to throw it. And also, Brawlhalla is like it's a digital input game, right? Like there's no analog anything. And so if you want to throw a weapon at a specific angle, you have to make sure you're lined up correctly on the y-axis so that when you put in like your down forward, it's always going to send that 45, right? And so you have to like do a combination of like your latent momentum in conjunction with the like harsh, steep angle you're gonna throw at to get the weapon throw to go where you want it to go. And so I think that was like pretty good awareness from Reaper.
But potentially like catching a dodge too, where it's like if you're charging the weapon toss, so many people do the instant weapon toss. They see a character throw their hands up and they're like, oh, okay, I might need to dodge here. So it's also giving like time to cover a dodge, perhaps, just like more time to line it up. Just a really good play.
Yeah, especially against Rocket Lance, right? Your goal is to force them to have to charge their Rocket Lance recovery because they're committed to the animation now. And so like if you see that charge animation, weapon throw is like the solved answer to the situation. They just can't get back.
Okay. Reaper with the toss here. Both
Wow.
around knockout percent. Oh my god, huge toss.
Okay. I like that.
Nice,
Just
yeah.
throws out the Sayer there. As a bit of a wake up from Navarro didn't work, but Reaper looking much better in this game. Looks like he's actually playing the game now, whereas before he kind of looked like he was flailing a little bit. And maybe it was just the skin. Maybe being that was a Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda just wasn't in the cards, but more next time, man.
Tai Lung hasn't been the same ever since he got his power stolen. That's just all I'm saying.
Didn't Kung Fu Panda 4 just come out or something?
Yeah. There's like a new villain, like Chameleon or something, stole Tai Lung's powers.
I see.
Yeah. But yeah, Reaper playing this pretty well right now. Finding the holes in the strings, avoiding the lance snares. Definitely great. Uh-oh. But Navarro, like, jumping up with the nair this time instead of, like, waiting for Reaper to fall into it. Oh!
Crazy exchange there, and nice delay on the recovery there, waiting for the dodge and securing the game. And now Reaper is back in business. Thank the Lord. I was scared for a second. I was like, is this player not as good as I remember? But it's like, all right, cool. Now we're playing a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm really liking the new mixes he's bringing. Oh yeah, no, Navarro was charging the recovery there too,
Exactly.
so that was just set play.
At that point, it's just you just tuck them in there. You know, that's the way you make sure the stock is gone. And so as a Rocket Lance player, it's why a lot of the times, kind of similarly to Greatsword, you'll see Rocket Lance players throw the Rocket Lance up and then do the unarmed recovery and then try to catch the lance afterward because they don't have to charge it and they can get that vertical height.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of damage coming in from the gauntlets. I think Reaper Black finding the holes a bit better this game, actually getting string started, which is huge, versus, like, yeah, last game, not really getting the chance to play. But now we're on a triplat, which I think could work out for Navarro. Oh, but as I say that, Reaper cooking.
Yeah, these gauntlets are alive now.
Oh, okay.
Hit. Wow, he got hit twice there. The only reason Navarro was able to get back is he got 2 different chase dodges.
Oh my god. Navarro's just like trying to hit with these SIGs. Right, nair, not gonna connect. Try to get a recovery there. Wait, potential? Navarro a big fan of like the SIGs by the edge, and Reaper has not been giving it to him this game. D-Light Sayer, toss.
Dodge up, nice.
Yep, again, SIG into retreat.
Yeah, I mean that Scarlet Rocket Lance down SIG is like so hard to deal with, especially on a stage like this where there's not a whole lot of like stage to touch on the wall. It's like, all right, she threatens that, she's over there, how do I punish her? You know,
right,
like,
right. It seems like Navarro's just like getting away with it, you know? You can't keep getting away with it, except he is, but it's also not like necessarily leading to any confirm, just like a way to control some stage.
Exactly. It's like so hard to, oh wow, a nice way to sneak through there from Reaper, and Reaper's starting to cook with this scythe. Tries to get this down air, it's not going to connect. Navarro kind of juggling between these platforms.
Okay.
And stomp punish is always strong.
Yeah, little stacked string going on here. Okay. Navarro finding the hit. Reaper on his titular weapon. Now I feel like he must get a buff on the scythe.
Ooh, wow, nice try. Great timing on the dodge there from Navarro. And I like the patience from Reaper, waiting for that side to tell was coming.
Okay, down air, try to get the D-Light. Navarro, oh, try to get the reversal with a Sayer. But now Reaper's on the stage. D-Light sending off stage.
Again, nice.
Yes, so good from Reaper.
That's probably the past 3 exchanges we saw. Reaper has actually gone for that D-Light 3 times in a row. The first 2 times we saw Navarro was able to get the perfect dodge, but you know, Reaper just kind of brute forced his way into making sure that he got one.
And at first you don't succeed, you know. Oh, nice, reading the dodge, catching it with the recovery. Does Reaper have resources here? Oh, get some, yeah. Okay. Yeah, trying to just get a raw recovery maybe. Yeah, and Reaper knows too. Like, I'm not gonna get hit by this recovery.
Yeah, long gone are the days where Lance gets sidelight recovery as a true combo. And so now whenever it comes to like these KO percents, Lance actually has to kind of work for it. There is no Lance true combo that will lead to a KO. And so you'll see people often go for like a stray side hair will usually be what gets it, or maybe a sig. But it's rough out here for these Rocket Lance players.
And Navarro trying to get anything started with the Lance. Okay. Nares. And catching Reaper's landing yet again. Oh, Reaper gets in though.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, not getting the hit he wanted on the ground pound.
The splash hitbox.
Splash. Oh. Saring it. No fear.
And Navarro, like, not in the worst spot here. Oh, I knew we were going to dodge down, though. I felt it in my bone. I was like, oh. That's a tough position to be in.
I know. I mean, same situation that led to the knockout at the end of game 1. Side light into wait for a dodge. Like, classic 50-50. And Reaper winning it yet again.
Yeah, because what? Your options are, if you dodge up, you get hit by recovery. If you spot dodge, you get hit by recovery. If you dodge down, you get hit by recovery, right? And then it just becomes a thing of like your opponent timing it proper so that they don't like try to do it while you have iframes. But then let's say you dodge to the left or the right, it's like, then this is what I was talking about before with like Brawlhalla tech chasing. If your opponent decides to like follow your drift and then dodge the same time you dodge, they can gravity cancel with a gauntlet side light to either direction and still cover it and then get the recovery afterward anyway. And so it's like,
whoa.
you really have, it's hard to play defense in that position. It's really hard.
Just a true guessy into like, you could be knocked out here. Oh, brutal.
And that's why a lot of the times you'll see people just don't dodge at all when they get hit by the side light. It's like a little mix up.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, Navarro controlling a lot of stage here. Getting the sig. Okay, we're looking at D-Light Sayer territory now. Getting a Nair. Oh, just a raw sig? Okay.
Almost to the dodge. Yep, and that's it.
Yeah, Reaper covering a lot there.
Okay, let's see. Reaper just kind of sitting on this platform, comes in with a weapon throw, gets hit by a stray Sayer. It's not enough to KO. The weapon throw is not good enough either from Navarro to go ahead and secure the knockout. Reaper reading a high jump out of hit stun there. Not going to get it. So I imagine the next time we might see a read on a low. Maybe tries to read a fastball with a down air.
Okay, recovery. Navarro trying to get this D-Light Sayer from the other side of the stage. Finally getting the KO. But we're going back to Lance. This is the Navarro bread and butter here. Okay. Oh, almost getting something started, predicting a dodge in there. I mean,
oh,
no way! Brutal.
Just goes for the down six slide charge off the side. Navarro doesn't see it coming now, trailing behind here. I think Reaper looking pretty comfortable to go ahead and take this game right now. Might see a side sig over the corner from Navarro, and doesn't even go over the corner, just does it on stage. Here's another one.
Yeah, I mean, definitely something that you may notice with stringier weapons, especially ones that are as focused on reading dodges like gauntlets and scythe, is once you get a read on your opponent, like the strings, they just start coming and coming. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Reduced knockback from the wall, helping Reaper out there, but Reaper already has Navarro to the orange.
Yeah, this is looking rough. And like on the other side of things, Navarro, who was cooking in game 1, kind of getting all the reads that he needed to get on with the Lance strengths, like reading Reaper's dodges. Now we see those not coming as much.
Alright, impatience from Navarro. We'll probably see a down tick here. Maybe end light.
Okay.
Oh, a recovery. That was a mix. But side air is going to be what takes it. But this is pretty much Reaper's game and set, assuming he doesn't get clutched on here. You got a lot of damage racked up. You pick up some gauntlets.
Yep, I'm predicting another side light recovery. Okay.
I tried it.
But yeah, the dodge to the right could have potentially did that GC side light again.
That was the tough part, right? Was that
Yeah.
like for that side light, he GC'd it, and so he couldn't follow with the GC because he spent the GC to land it.
Yeah. So that it was just dodge out, gets out of the string. Like
Pretty much,
guaranteed.
exactly.
Oh no! Navarro not refreshing. Looks like you barely did not touch the wall there. Based on that win screen, it looks like Scarlet won. It's like, yeah, but Scarlet did lose. Scarlet did lose that match. And Reaper Black is going to be moving on in the elimination side. Going to be playing C.